Indonesia, one of the world's largest economies with over 240 million people across 17,000 islands. It is now a major attraction for investment from all over the world. In May 2011, President Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono launched the 15-year National Economic Development Master Plan, MP3EI, a $450 billion program which calls for the acceleration and expansion of Indonesia's economic development. Its prime purpose is to enable the entire country to become sustainably developed and prosperous by 2025, with a national GDP of around $4.5 trillion, making Indonesia one of the top 10 economies in the world. The agency tasked with implementing this major national goal is KP3EI, headed by the President himself, with the Coordinating Minister for Economic Affairs as Executive Chairman and supported by a National Secretariat led by the Deputy Minister for Infrastructure and Regional Development. Timing is everything, and the KP3EI has set off at a cracking pace. Within a year, key laws have been passed to de-bottleneck, and projects worth a total of $82 billion, divided between private sector funding and infrastructure, have already achieved groundbreaking stage. For continued progress, the KP3EI is now developing a vital tool called IP3EI, a web-based, investor-focused project information and economic analysis software. IP3EI aims to provide in-depth economic and investment data of the 6 economic corridors identified in the master plan. In a simple and efficient way, investors and interested parties can find out more detail, for example, about the Sumatra Corridor, the center for the production and processing of natural resources as the nation's energy reserves. It shows population centers, major investment focus areas known as Kawasan Perhatian Investasi or KPIs, and main economic drivers such as palm oil, rubber, coal, shipping, steel. IP3EI also identifies current and future investments within all 6 corridors, defined by sectors such as manufacturing, tourism, fisheries, and types of resources, including bauxite, nickel, copper, and gold. IP3EI also assists government ministers and officers to manage development in the respective corridors. The information they gather while in the field can be uploaded for the relevant KP3EI division to fast-track action and debottleneck where necessary. Because IP3EI is web-based, it can be easily accessible wherever there is Wi-Fi access. No bulky reports to carry or spreadsheets to show. When completed and fully functional, IP3EI will become the backbone of KP3EI's operations. In future, the software will be able to calculate the master plan's impact on GDP and track progress of the target GDP of $16,000 per capita income by 2025. So, while the goals of the MP3EI are clear, so too is the role of KP3EI, which has hit the ground running to help resolve bottlenecks and coordinate the delivery of projects. By 2025, Indonesia is to be a top 10 global economy, with prosperity across the entire archipelago. KP3EI, here to deliver.